For Arlington Public News, I'm Damon Turbot, and today we're going to talk a little bit about wildlife education, and who better to talk about wildlife education with than these two people I'm joined by today, Amanda Kennedy of the Arlington Animal Control, and then John Magaranis, who is in Belmont Animal Control, and also you are the head of the Massachusetts branch of Project Coyote.
I'm the Mass rep.
You're the Mass representative of Project Coyote, and I was wondering if you could start by telling us a little bit about Project Coyote.
Project Coyote is an organization that strives to educate the public through compassion and coexistence with coyotes.
All right, and Amanda, you've been working with him for a little bit. I was wondering why Project Coyote, and why is this relevant in the town of Arlington?
People are operating often from a place of fear and lack of knowledge when they don't realize that there's all these huge benefits that these animals provide to us.
What are some of the misconceptions that people have about these coyotes, and what benefits do they have?
Well, people are concerned when they see them. First of all, just if they even see them out in the day, they're concerned, and they're not strictly nocturnal animals, and so that's something that's important for people to realize. And then when they do see them, they tend to be afraid that they're going to get attacked by them, or that their children are going to get attacked by them. And by nature, coyotes are really afraid of us, and we want to help maintain that. Some of the benefits are that they really help control the rodent population, which I know is something that residents in Arlington would like to definitely keep on the lower side.
We want to get educated on them. There's so much misinformation out there regarding coyotes. Once they get educated, the fear level drops. They understand them, they're not afraid of them, and they're able to allow them to coexist in our communities. You know, personal safety and pet safety is always a big issue. And it's so simple. Dogs, as long as they're leashed, there's no issue. If your dog is close to you as a person, the chances of a coyote approaching you is slim to none. Coyotes will kill cats on occasion, but I think what people have to understand is they will prey on them if they're allowed to roam. You let them out in the wilderness, it's part of the wild. Unfortunately, things eat things in the wild, so I would urge cat owners to bring them in.
You mentioned some information about hazing. I was wondering if you could explain a little bit more about that and how exactly that relates to keeping coyotes away from you.
Okay, hazing is really important if it's done correctly, but the idea is that we want to have them around. But when people are afraid of coyotes and they see a coyote, they often go around it or back up or run away. And when coyotes see that over time, they get the sense that we're afraid of them. So then they act bold and they get more comfortable around people. And that's when they get in trouble, because then they show up in school grounds and backyards and places where people wouldn't think they would be. They're not there to attack people, but people interpret it that way. So what hazing does is it just kind of reminds them to be afraid of us.
So thank you very much, Amanda. I appreciate your time. Thank you very much, John.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
For Arlington Public News, I'm Damon Turbot, and for more information on Project Coyote, you can check out projectcoyote.org. Thank you. Have a good night.